Hello, welcome back to episode 80 of our Wasteland 2 Director's Cut playthrough. We are inside the Bastion of Faith, and we're working towards setting up Ascension McDade as the old head of the church, so to speak. Didn't you hear me, dog? You sully holy ground with your filthy hind paws. Look worse than dregs in a penitent tent after Alash has finished with them. This is the Paladin Barracks, no place for you festering scabs. Something about, no, hand it over, get out. Can we give him some, alright, we'll give him one of his own booze that we stole. Unless you have more forbidden substance for trespasses, brings you within a breath of losing your life. Now, hand it over, get out. You've saved your life, aspirants, very resourceful. Resourceful enough that we will allow you to stay and bask for a moment in our presence. Strength to the resourceful aspirants, shall we, boys? Maybe one day they will be resourceful enough to join the paladins. What happens in the penitent tent? Yeah, they work those saps over pretty good. Need to beat the sin out of them. Occasionally we get a newcomer that's got a little going on. Then we have some fun. I saw a busty blonde newcomer in the tent earlier. We're interested. Huh? A new blonde? Long legs? Big tits? You don't say. I might have to go check that action out. I'm interested in joining the paladins. Join now. Ha, don't drool on my boots, aspirants. I said might. You might be worthy one day. Do you know even what it takes to be a paladin? First, you must be the finest soldier in God's militia. The best of the best. Stronger, quicker, more deadly than all others. Next, your loyalty to the Salvation Church and to Evangelist Mayweather must be beyond question. Third, you must be willing to do anything for the evangelist. Anything. You do anything for Mayweather? What haven't we done? We've saved his life, we've killed for him, we've solved problems for him and removed obstacles that have slowed his progress. Anything that troubles him, we make it disappear. Anything he wants, we get it for him. We even got him his wife. That sounds pretty interesting. Oh, why not? It's a funny story. See, the boss, that's what we call the evangelist, because he's the boss. The boss had the hots for this chick, Fealty. She was married to some sad sack sinner named Sims. So I had Sims promoted to Paladin, even though he didn't deserve it. Complete loser. He wasn't even 6 feet tall. So then, once he gets his armor and everything, we take him on patrol up toward the radio towers. The rest of us all start shooting our guns off at nothing, pretending there's raiders in the scrub, shooting back. Sims, he's dancing around like a Hollywood person, going, "Where are they? Who's shooting? What's going on?" I turn to him and give him a big smile, and I say, "This is what's going on, Sinner. You're cock-blocking the boss." I put one in the chest and 2 in the head. Man, you should have seen the look on that slop's face. Well, actually, you still can. Here, have a look at the display case. Since he'd offended me, I plucked out Sim's left eye and kept it as a trophy. With the rest in the case. Check it out. Pretty color green, isn't it? Makes me laugh every time boss wife walks by through the barracks and doesn't realize her husband is watching her go by. Apologies if I have some coughs and sniffles today. Little runny nose going on. Alright, so he's just confessed to killing Sims. We have about Maldiction Mayweather. Bootlickers worn out, you're welcome. It's time for the paladins to dispose of this contraband. Get a little shut-eye before we go on duty. Now get out of here, bootlicker, before I throw you out. Alright, we're leaving. So... just the eyeball. Alright, let's check our logbook, alright. Oh, Maggie, my freaking penitence. Find his brother. Okay, how do you move out? Gather votes. Okay. So we got the evidence here. Let's go see if we can find this guy's brother and what he's going to do about it.
Penitence, hell. These people are slaves. Open these cages.
You learned your lesson. I'm here to rescue Alex. What were you thinking? Alright, let's start the conversation at the top. Alright. Overseer Alash, have you learned your lesson? Alex, I'm here to rescue you. Penitent said, yes, Overseer. Thank you, Overseer. Praise Samson. Luis Bermudez. Okay, they're still talking. Alex, what were you thinking? Bendejo, nobody gets rescued from the Bastion. Now both of us are gonna die. Good, now get back to work, you filthy sinner. Alex says, my bro's cool. I hooked up with these rangers. They're tough. They'll get us out of here. Even so, brother, it's too risky, and besides, how the heck could I be happy being free when all these other poor people are still up here taking crap from the knights? Wait for me at Laban's Rest. Once Rangers have freed us, I'll meet you there. Alright, bro. Rangers, make sure my brother gets back to see me. See you, bro. Okay. So we've got... Oh, that's... Which one is the brother? Oh, there he is. Oye, vatos, I appreciate you helping my brother, but I ain't leaving until all the penitents can leave, comprende? Till then, I'm here, and I don't know how you... Until then, I'm here, and I don't know you. Got it? Maybe about the knights? Maybe they got shining armor. They ain't knights in my book. Half the penitent chicks had babies during their first year, and they weren't pregnant when they got taken, if you know what I'm saying. Can you tell us about the penitents? Penitents my butt. We're just slaves. I never joined this church. The knights scooped me up off the streets in Watts. Say I couldn't pay their tithe, whatever that is. Had to earn my salvation through work. Are we about the church? Don't care what they say on the radio broadcast. All these guys are about is power. They want to be kings of the hill, just like any other gang. Yes, Alex, stay safe. Okay. Well, let's see if they're upset if we take a peek through their medical box. Okay, they don't seem to mind. You know what? Who got that clothing item? Let's see. We're gonna change up Leia's look. Oh. Never mind. Oh, that's just a hat. Okay, I thought it was like the whole outfit. I don't know why I was thinking it was the whole outfit. Okay, we could unlock this, but I don't think that's going to do anything just yet. So let's take a look at our map. Observatory, security gate, the snack shop, and the bastion gate. Alright, well, let's go back on in and have a talk with Fealty, probably. Yeah. Alright, Fealty.
Welcome back. Have you decided to join the church ecstatic after all?
No.
Oh, well, I would be happy to discuss your choice with you anytime you choose. Just let me know.
About
The
church
church
ecstatic.
ecstatic, I would of course welcome you to. May God light your journey, Rangers.
Sorry you're feeling poorly, Miss Fealty.
Like some sermon notes or something. Okay. We are missing something, but I'm not sure yet what it is. Let's see if we can talk to Ascension McDade. No. Let's see. Okay, Let's see what happens if we tell him we want to become a torturer. Very good. Let me give you a final chance to withdraw. I'm about to say, cannot leave this room unless you're with me. If after you hear it, you refuse to help, you will not be allowed to leave this room. I will call my fellow vigilance and you will die, understand? You still want to help me? Yes. Listen, I observed Evangelist Mayweather for some time and have found that he is corrupt in so many ways. He has used church ties as his own. He has committed sins of the flesh and led others to sin. He is also, I believe, making deals with the vilest sinners in order to consolidate his power here in the Bastion. Sadly, I haven't had the courage to look for physical evidence of these crimes. His paladins guard his quarters day and night and are the militia's deadliest troops. What I want you to do is find this evidence, so that I can bring down Mayweather and take charge of the Salvation Church myself. The church has long been in need of a period of reassessment, and that is what I intend to bring about. What do you want from you? What is your half of the deal, radio tower? You want to use our radio tower to broadcast Desert Ranger transmissions? I have no problem with that at all. Once Mayweather is deposed and I am leader of the church, I will happily give you access to the tower. So, do we have a deal? Yes. Turn me with the evidence and I will move against Mayweather. It would be wonderful to have you along when I confront him if things get ugly. Now go with God, Rangers.
Saddest
Okay.
son of a bitch on this mountain. Of course, who could be happy doing what he does?
Okay, so now that we've talked to him,
Welcome back. Have you decided?
Let's
Welcome,
see.
Evangelist Mayweather. Your humble wife is honored by your presence
Ah.
and delighted to see you. Here are the aspirants I was speaking to you about.
Side, darling. The Rangers and I are gonna have a little man talk now. Welcome, Rangers. So pleased you've chosen to join the Church Ecstatic. We have need of men like you. You've chosen well, Rangers. Been keeping an eye on you since I got here. And I do believe the Church Ecstatic is the best fit for your attitude and skill set. But there is one last trial you'll have to master before we can make you card-carrying members. You up for it? Terrific! But let me give it to you straight. This is a one-way door. You can't change your mind after I tell you what I'm gonna tell you. If you say no after you hear it, that's it. My boys won't let you leave the chapel alive. Now, you still up for it? Praise God!
everybody
I
wants
was
to kill
sure
us
you
after
would
they
help
tell
us
us
see the
something.
light. Then, here it is, laid out plain. As new recruits, I mourn to tell you that some of my most trusted followers are plotting to overthrow me. And as much as it pains me, I'm afraid I must strike first. Rather, you must strike first. Yes, Rangers, for your final trial, I want you to become the instrument of of God's will, and cleanse these sinners from our ranks. But it can't be done guns blazing, no. Both men have loyal followers, and I can't have those followers turning against me in the aftermath. Here's what I want you to do. The men who must die are Shepherd Retribution Jones of the Church Militant, and Confessor Ascension McDade of the Church Vigilant. But it has to look like a war between the two of them. So I'm giving you a piece of armor from the Church Militant, and a pair of sunglasses from the Church Vigilant. Find a way to kill each man in private, then leave evidence that the rival branch killed them. When you're done, come back here, and I'll make you all full members of the Church Ecstatic.
He's wanting us to murder and frame.
Will you do it?
Sure.
Praise the Lord. Then just come back here when you've done the deeds, and you will be a full-fledged member of the Salvation Church and God's militia. Can I get a hallelujah, brothers?
What if we made a bargain? We need to use the radio tower.
You want to what? Make a deal? Mess with our towers? Rangers, you are here to join the Salvation Church. That means renouncing everything you've done in your life before now and coming to Jesus. I'm beginning to think you aren't quite as committed to your newfound faith as you've been making out. May God smite
this is-
your enemies,
I'd watch the
Rangers.
words come out of his mouth if I was you.
Militant armor. We're gonna Toss that over to Han. He's got some carrying capacity, I think. Maybe not. Oh.
They'll twist around on you when you ain't looking.
Okay, and then you have the vigilant sunglasses. Guess we can't wear those. It'd be funny if they were a thing. So if we come over here and tell him we want to join the church militant, let's see what he wants us to do. Yeah, sure. Glad to hear it, but listen, you don't get into my outfit on a handshake alone. If you maggots want to become soldiers of God, you have to prove to me that you can do God's work. Now, ordinarily, I send new novices out on some kind of bug hunt to see what they're made of. But seeing as how you're rangers, you should already know how to handle yourselves. And seeing as how certain things are starting to come to a head around here, I have a more important trial for you. One that will test both your courage and loyalty. Are you ready to be tested? Yes. That's what I like to hear. Let me give you a final warning. This is your last chance to back out. What I'm about to ask you cannot leave this room if you do not agree to do it. It means you cannot leave this room if you do not agree to do it. I'll kill you where you stand. Clear? Good. Now, do you still want to go ahead? Yes. Alright then, here it is. I've come to believe that evangelist Malediction Mayweather has fallen from the path of righteousness. I believe that his hesitation in attacking Hollywood is not based on caution as he protests, but on a corruption of the spirit. I believe that he is using the tithes that we collect not to purchase weapons and spread our influence as God has commanded him to do, but to feather his own nest and indulge in appetites of the flesh. The trial is to find evidence of this vile treachery and bring it to me. I'll then use it to bring Mayweather low and make myself leader in his place. Finally, God's militia will become God's army, and the endless crusade can truly begin. Sure, we'll do it. Come back to me when you have evidence, and I'll make my move. Don't worry. I'll let you be in on the end of things. I gotta go with you. Alright. We have information for you. Meet us on the roof. Alright, we can take him out, but Ascension McDade only wants evidence against. We're not gonna go talk to everybody. We're just going to join church vigilant. Radio tower. Yes. Alright. So now we just need to get
bitch on this mountain.
the evidence for
Who could be happy doing what he does?
For him. Because we don't want, I don't think we want to fight everybody. Oh, whoops, wrong door. Wrong door. Head back out this way. And we talked to, okay, so he's gone. He went over here, I think. Let's see if we can, oh. Well, they're angry at us. But I don't think that everybody else will be. Oh, Leia's about to go down. Alright. Yeah, I'd say this is self-defense. Our pistol shots. Alright, we're gonna get in cover here. Open up with a burst on him. Ooh, nice. Why are you shooting through the fence? He's reloading. Alright. Let's move here. Wow, our hit chance is pretty low. We're gonna toss the old grenade over. Oops, I think we just hit ourselves. Yep. Okay, sure, we'll take his head off with the sniper. And then move into cover. Gonna blast him. Set him on fire, alright. How are we? 66%. Oh, we're gonna lose Leia. Well, they are... What's the word I'm looking for? Not ironically, but alright, see if you can finish him off. Switch fire mode. Take the 77% and the 77%. Nice, Pizzepi is putting down the damage. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how we would 9%. What is... Yeah, I don't think that's really worth the attempt here. We'll charge on out. Vulture Scry lost control because of Leia being down. Alright, we'll go and get Leia up. Advanced trauma kit should be fine. And then hit them with some medical packs. So, blood loss cannot be removed. That's a little unfortunate. We should probably spread those painkiller things around everybody. In fact, what do you got? Yeah, pain relievers, prescription, experimental. I'm gonna give those to Leia. Alright, and then heal up everybody. Get a little experience when you're doing it. And everybody hits reload. Wait, who's out of ammo? Oh, you're out of ammo, okay. I'll have to buy some more. Select no amount of wishing will unlock it. Alright, how about if we're a cat burglar? Can we even move if we put this on? We can, okay. 96%. About to steal an eyeball. Alright. Steal this junk. There's a 31% chance at like 10 lockpicking. Alright, let's try again. You would think The maximum lockpicking would... Okay. Let's call it in.
Congratulations, Echo.
The level up for Pistol Pete. We can, yeah, I forgot we've been giving him blunt weapons. Alright. Well, let's hope everybody else doesn't start being mad. Oh, they're all mad at us now for killing the okay, so we're actually gonna have to go back here. How do we get... Yeah, okay. So we've got to get the eye without... Nice to see you again. Alright. We've got to create a distraction that gets all of the knights... Oh no, we can get it from the other side of the fence because there's a hole. Okay. Let's see, can we... Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can do this without causing any problems. Why doesn't it let us do that unless we've, like, fought them all? Alright. Sneaky. You failed the 96% chance, really? Alright. We'll give that to Leia. Okay, so now that's the way to do it without triggering all of the combat. I knew there was a way. Okay. Let's come talk to old Ascension. We haven't? What? Okay. Okay. Come on. The eye isn't evidence. Well, let's come talk to Fealty.
Welcome back. Have you decided to join? Oh,
No.
well, I would be happy to discuss your choice with you anytime you choose. Just let me know.
Looking for evidence on Mayweather.
I can't help you. I'm sorry. I don't have the will to fight anymore.
Have a look at this eye.
What is this? I know that eye. I know that green. Tell me how you got it. Tell me.
Sanctity is the man that killed Sims.
Oh, merciful God. Why did you let this happen? All this time I've blamed myself for being a bad wife, for not loving Malediction as I should, for letting him drift from me into sin because I could not please him. And now I learn this, that he killed the man I loved to have me? No wonder he repulsed me. No wonder it was such torture to lie with him. By God, if only I was strong enough to hurt him. If only there was some chance at vengeance.
We have some
You want
evidence?
evidence of Mal's corruption? Oh, I have that. By God, I do. He would take pictures, videos, himself with whores, with penitents. Then he would flaunt them at me to show me how he wished me to perform my wifely duties. Just wait here one moment. I'll be right back with everything you need.
Okay. He created incriminating evidence of himself. Okay, I don't... Alright, we've gotten evidence. Thank you,
May God
Fealty.
light your journey, Rangers.
Candlestick, huh? She must have fell against it 5 or 6 times.
Alright. And Ascension. Yes, we did. Well done. All that's left is to show it in the chapel. Oh, okay. Tell me what you did with my papers, you treacherous woman, or I'll dig your eyes out. I don't care what you do to me, adulterer. I hope you rot in hell. If I do, you'll be there with me. Oh, is he gonna kill her? Okay, Ascension comes running in. I have your papers, Mayweather, and having seen them, I'm declaring you unfit to lead the Salvation Church. You are a monster of hypocrisy. Give me those papers, Confessor McDade, or I'll take them off your corpse. You're welcome to try, hypocrite. Now, friends, let us end this tyranny. Rangers, kill these peasants, and I'll make it very much your while. Did he just bring fists to a gunfight and won? Oh, thank you, Confessor McDade. You have cleansed the church of corruption and freed me from a sham marriage. I owe you my life. Confessor McDade, what in God's name have you done? Only as God bade me, shepherd. Look at this. Look what Evangelist Mayweather has been hiding from us. Great God Almighty, I thought something like this was going on, but I had no idea he'd gone that far. Yes, it's horrifying. I do not know how far the corruption has spread, but I intend to find out by taking over as head of the church and leading an internal investigation before returning to our mission. Now, will you aid me in this, shepherd, or would you like to be the first to put to the question? Of course I'll help, Confessor McDade. Church Militant has always looked to the church vigilant for guidance. Don't see why that should change. You can count on me as you move the Salvation Church forward into the future. I swear it. Thank you, Brother Jones. I believe we will do great things together. Now excuse me, I must speak to the knights who made it all possible. Okay. Get a shotgun. Get the gate key. Alright, we're looting this man's corpse right here. Okay. Please take this small token of my appreciation. Thank you again, Rangers. We got 2,500 scrap. You paid us. Okay. What can I do for you? Thank you for ridding us that monster. If you need anything else, I direct you to our new evangelist, McDade. Okay, so he's now in power. We still can't go into any of those rooms. We now could, you know what, let's go and sell off some stuff. Like to trade. Okay, let's sell this BAS 12. Let's sell the extra armor that we don't need. Yeah. Anything else we could sell? We can sell this ammo. We can buy some 50 cal ammo here. I'll buy 12 rounds for her. What else can we sell? Oh, why? You can give the ammo to Giuseppe. Probably sell. Actually, don't have a ton of pistol ammo. We shoot it often enough. Yeah. All right. I sold it. Finally, the curse has passed. What? All right. So let's go and check out the boxes in here. Now that old Ascension McDade is in the other room. 91%. Alright. And then we can head back to Hollywood and let Victoria know that Ascension is in power up in Hollywood. Alright, can we just open this box? Supposed to create, there may be treasure. Do we need to lockpick it? No. Come on. Open it. Alright, it just That's super weird. Alright, so there's nothing there. But it does not want to let us open these boxes for whatever reason. Okay. Well, let's head back down here to Hollywood. Wait, is that... Yep, alright. We are back in Hollywood. But we will have to let Victoria know the good news and arrange for her to take over Hollywood next time. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.